Welcome back to the Juice Daddy channel, boys and girls, and just want to do a quick pickup. And this is my Black Friday impulse purchase. I had no plans whatsoever to purchase this at all, but with the deal and the online reviews and everything I've read about this game right here specifically, this Astrobot, I broke down and purchased a PlayStation VR. So we're going to do a quick little unboxing, show what's in there, and let's take a look at the box. There's a side. It says there's 200 VR games and counting. Outside of Astrobot here, the only ones I'm for sure are worth playing are Beat Saber, which just came out, but I'm not going to be able to play because it requires 2 PlayStation Move controllers, and I only have one. Now, I've sold like 6 this year, back to GameStop, but that's neither here nor there. I found a lot of PlayStation Move controllers at garage sales, and I had no use for them and sold them for credit. Now I need one. I also got Moss here, which I've heard is pretty good. Both these games control with just a standard DualShock 4. Seems like most games I'd want to play with PlayStation VR work with just the DualShock outside of Beat Saber. The Tetris Effect, which I want to try out, which just came out a couple weeks ago. Yeah. Need 2. I've got 1. GameStop sells used ones. I think with Elite Pro, I can get one for like 24, which that's my fault for not keeping 2. And here we are. We got it. We got it at Kohl's. Looks like I've got a 25% off day coming up here in about a week for Kohl's. I got it at Kohl's. I initially got it at Walmart. It's $1.99. It may be $1.99 by the time this video goes up. There's also a bundle with 2 PlayStation Move controllers. And if you want the PlayStation Move controllers, I would suggest getting that. It's $250. It comes with Creed and Super Hot, which are not as acclaimed as these 2 games. However, if you want to get the PlayStation Move controllers on their own, they sell them in bundles of 2 brand new for $90. So if you know for sure you want the PlayStation Move controllers, just get this, the 250 PlayStation VR, and then buy Astrobot separately, which is like $20. So yeah. So anyway, I initially got it at Walmart. Like I said, impulse purchase. I was in there for something else, and I was like, "Oh, give me the PlayStation VR bundle." Then I discovered, or I probably knew this, I just forgot about it till last night, that Kohl's, oh, excuse me, my nose is running. It's cold here. That Kohl's was doing $15 in Kohl's cash for every $50 spent. And they're selling this for $1.99. So I wound up, I put a couple bath mats, which are actually over in those Macy's bags, put a couple bath mats in my cart, and got $60 in Kohl's cash that I may just combine with this 25% off day, get some like work clothes or a new pair of shoes or something. And so yeah, I get $60 in clothes or whatever else you buy at Kohl's, and the PlayStation VR for $200 basically. So let's get this unboxed, see what's in there. And I've only ever tried VR once. It was in a Verizon store. I think it was using a Google Pixel 2 phone. And I wasn't all that impressed. So I'm kind of hoping that based off the PS4 hardware, that I'm going to like this more. And I've heard great things about this game. So let's get this unboxed. All right, let's unbox the PlayStation VR. By the way, go Montana State. Just beat Incarnate Word today in the FCS playoffs. Now we face North Dakota State. All right. Also picked this up. It's a Batman VR. It was on clearance at my Target for, even focus there, $13.96. Yeah, my Target had like a stack of 15 of these. So if you got a VR, you're getting a VR, maybe check your Target, see if you've got any Batmans. But besides the 2 games that come in the bundle, that's the only VR game I've got. Unless I've got games that are VR, have VR elements, I'm not sure. So, I think you can play anything, though, in VR. I think. It's just, it's not going to be VR, it's just going to be a screen on your eyes. Probably shouldn't wave a knife next to my eyes. Focus. So let's go ahead and, got the tape right there. Put it in, and slice. And, let's go ahead and do it together. See what's in here. Right on top, a big piece of white box with the PlayStation logo. Oh wow, it's not a lid. It's not. It's just. It's like a chest. It's not a lid. It's all connected. Interesting. So I think we just take it out. Is it all this one box in here? How in the heck do you do this? Interesting. Let's do this. Yeah, okay. Interesting. And we disconnect this thing on the bottom. There we go. They literally made it like opening a treasure chest. And there it is. PlayStation VR. See, right off the bat, looks like we've got a quick start guide. A very big, unruly, very big print guide. And now we got this box. Inside this box we have stuff. It's like a donut box. There's a hole in the middle. So what fell out? Let's see. Looks like we have PlayStation VR demo disc, Battlezone, Dino Frontier, Eve Valkyrie, Job Simulator, Moss is on here, Res Infinite, Thumper. Okay. Alright, some of these need the PlayStation Move. Looks like we have a PlayStation VR branded, can't really see that, cleaning cloth. A manual for the camera. Warranty info. Download code for Moss. So Moss is a download code. Expires in 2025. We have the instruction manual. I believe this is the processor unit. You take the HDMI from the PlayStation to here, and then another HDMI out from here to the TV, and then a cord from this to the headset. I'm not sure what that is. It's like a stand of some sort. Looks like this is a power supply, probably. HDMI cable, some earbuds. There is the PlayStation camera, power, and a charger. All right, let's move that off and get to the main event right there. That's why there's a donut in that part, so the PlayStation visor can fit. Right in here we've got, this is the connection cable to the visor. Okay. Physical copy of Astrobot, that's nice. I mean, the things I'm reading online about this game from certain people, it's, I mean, people are having like this, say this is the definitive VR experience. Some people comparing it like this is VR's version of Mario 64. That's enough for me to like, I gotta try it. And here's the unit. We'll unwrap it. There is the PlayStation VR. Now, the one thing that worries me about this is I have a large head. I don't need to tell you that. So I gotta make sure it's going to fit. Oh. Is that... I think it does. I mean, of course, I have to play with it, mess around with it. But, one thing I've noticed, like, I've heard some things, like people who wear glasses have it so, like, light seeping through, or even people with bigger noses are having, like, light come through, and you don't want light to come through. You want to be kind of sealed up in here. So, I think I pretty much am. I mean, I got some on the side, but there is a tightening thing back here, so I can tighten it to my head. All right. That's kind of my biggest fear. The thing is, I'm looking at all this, just more cords. That thing's got a cord attached. That's permanent. That doesn't come out. I mean, more power. You're not going to be able to tell, but I'm not the best at cord management with my systems and stuff over there. So, I'm not... We're just adding more mess to the pile as far as that's concerned. But, I want to try it. So it should be fun. So I'm going to get it hooked up and mess around and play with it. Get you some impressions. Alright. I think I got everything set up. Try to center myself on the camera. I may offset it. First of all, I know why they gave us the cleaning cloth. If you sweat at all, it gets foggy in there. So, hey, if you're a big guy like me, keep a towel, keep yourself dry, turn down the heat a little bit, and yeah. So, I think I want to try. I've got the demo disc in. It's also downloading the VR Playroom. And I'm actually also updating the YouTube app on here. I haven't used YouTube on PlayStation in a while, because there's some 360 videos, and I don't know if they work with this, so I'm going to find out. So anyway, let's put it on. So just when you're basically at the menu screen, it looks like you're sitting in a big movie theater with not great resolution, okay resolution, but it's pretty neat. I can see myself like watching a movie like this, because it's like you're sitting in a stadium seat and you got a screen this big, and that's pretty cool. And the headphones, so even just that is pretty neat. Can't imagine what it'd be like in the gaming. Let's get this bad boy on. The camera's constantly readjusting. So I'm going to put where'd my headphones go? Right there. I feel like I'm looking down, but if I look up normally, like the screen's down here. So I feel like I'm staring down. I don't know if that's supposed to be like that, or maybe I need to readjust the camera to point up some more. But yeah, I definitely know I'm looking, like, physically this way. Find. There we go. All right, let's try this. Oh, it's downloading. All right. So that's the disc, but it's got to download. That's downloading. Where's the YouTube app? I mean, I've got a lot of non-VR stuff. Anyway, this is what I'm talking about. Like, the left side of my menu screen is over here. So that's what I'm looking at. I gotta turn to look left, and that's kind of where the cursor, like the active screen is. Then over here on the right, so it's like looking at a giant movie screen. Hopefully this YouTube doesn't take long. Well, update. How do I... Okay, everything's kind of updating right now, so... Yes. Close it. Okay. So everything's kind of updating, so once we get something going, I actually do something, we'll come back. Alright? But yeah, even just that couple minutes right there, it's getting foggy in there. So, yeah. Alright, so while I'm waiting for games to download, I play a little Batman Arkham Asylum since I just downloaded that. And it's like playing on a big screen, like a big movie screen. You know, probably not the best resolution as opposed to my 4K TV, even though I don't have the PlayStation Pro, it's a regular PlayStation, so I don't know. I mean, I'm not a resolution expert. Now, what I did, the YouTube applications finished downloading, and there's two. You can upload regular YouTube or PlayStation VR YouTube. I subscribe to this channel. It's called Living in Las Vegas. They do Las Vegas videos, and they uploaded this 360 video like 2 weeks ago. So I was just kind of curious, and oh my god! Like, okay, I'm moving the headset around, like, so you can kind of see, just kind of imagine this in the headset. Like, of course, she's not going to look like an idiot like there, but I mean, imagine that inside there. So that's pretty neat. So I'm going to watch that. And that's really cool. All right. That's really awesome. Yo, I'm just watching a YouTube Las Vegas Strip walk, and already this is worth 200. I haven't even played a game yet besides like the first few minutes of Batman Arkham Asylum. The resolution on the video is not all that great. Everything's kind of like I can't read stuff far off. People's faces are kind of blurry. It's funny it's funny watching them look at the 360 camera these two people are carrying around, like all the people walking up and down. But still, it's like it is like I can sit here and spin in my chair and look around Las Vegas. It's really cool. I'm going to finish watching this, and then are they? Why are they going down the elevator? That's dumb. Escalator's that way. Anyway, I'm going to finish watching this, and I'm going to like just load up one. I think my demo's done downloading. This is really awesome. And I'll just say it. I'm a single guy. This could have other adult uses. I may have to do a little Google foo later on after some gameplay. If you know what I mean. Kids who are watching this video, ask your dad. Ask your dad. Alright, I just did a playthrough of a couple of the demos. Res. Oh my god. Wow. That was a hell of a gaming experience. I'm going to load up Astrobot. I don't know how long it's going to take to download. A couple other things are still downloading, so I'm kind of waiting until I put that disc in. Um, but if Astrobot here is like the best game, dang. Because just doing a couple of YouTube vids, just playing a couple of those demos, that is, wow. That's a great gaming purchase. Just a great entertainment purchase. I'm very happy. The initial impressions, I'm very happy spending $200 on that. Just make sure you're not sweating. Dry this out. And wow. So yes, highly recommend if you can find it for $199 with that game, or if, like I said, if you want the Move controllers. Juice Daddy approved. All right, I'm hungry. It's 8 o'clock. I'm gonna actually take care of life stuff. Then I'm gonna jump back on some VR, probably all night, because that's a lot of fun. All right, y'all. And by the way, but this is what I'm talking about. Look at all that. Look at all the cables needed to run everything. There's the unit itself. I just kind of tucked it behind the TV. Got the camera on top. So it's kind of a mess, but it is what it is. Just my apartment's a mess. Who cares? So, all right, y'all. Take care. I'll see you again soon here on the Juice Daddy channel. Like and subscribe if you wish. And follow the Instagram, JuiceDaddy5, where you saw the VR last night when I bought it. So take care, y'all. I'll see you soon.